Hi Libra, welcome to the Oracle Divine. I'm your host, Moon Mistress. So I just tried filming for your mid-monthly horoscope and I got about 5 minutes in and then my baby woke up and I lost your video. I couldn't add any more to it because it just wouldn't let me. So that's disappointing, but I still have the cards out here. And so I don't really want to reshuffle again because the reading looks super good. So I'm just going to basically start over again and tell you the cards that fell out. And then I'll kind of do the cards, give you a little bit of an extra reading in there with different cards. So right before I actually started your video in the first place, I was shuffling for Libra, and you had the World card, the Judgment card, okay, and the Lover's card fall out. This is the Dragon Tarot by Nigel Suckling, so if you were wondering. Anyway, so basically to me this looks like some kind of reconciliation with somebody, okay? Now, this could be a soulmate relationship or just a relationship that you have a really close connection with the other person. It looks like you guys have, gone through a cycle where you've learned your lessons and you're willing to give it another go, okay? So you've learned your lessons, you're ready to start off new possibly with this person. It looks like there was some kind of battling and conflict that you had with this person, okay? You guys could have had negative energy towards each other, just kind of a lot of bickering, getting one up on each other all the time, okay? There also could have been gossip around your guys' relationship. One of you in the couple could have been like very harsh with your words, okay? And so maybe there was a separation and it put you in a position where you didn't know if you wanted to continue on with this relationship or not. For some of you, probably not all of you though, and probably not even most of you, there could have been like more than one person that you had to choose from. Now, the other thing that could have been there that put you in the position where you didn't know what path to take, it could have been anything. It could have been, a change of job, a family situation, and that could have made it so that, you had to make a decision whether or not to stay in that relationship. But it does look like there will be a reconciliation. For those of you that are single and the reconciliation doesn't apply, well, you never know. Somebody could be coming in from your past that you don't know about yet. For others of you, it could definitely be, someone coming in and, maybe you were already talking to somebody and you had to decide between them. So moving on here, Libra, you're showing up as the Queen of Cups. So you're showing up as a water sign instead of an air sign. Out of all the air signs, I find Libra to be kind of the most emotional. And so I'm not really too shocked that you're showing up as a water sign. Okay, it looks like you want to give your love to somebody or have somebody give that to you, okay? It looks like you're being very kind of in touch with your intuition and your emotions at this time. Okay, so we have the Two of Cups following the Queen of Cups. All right, so again, this isn't a divine relationship, possibly a soulmate connection that's coming in for you. Sorry, just give me a minute here. Yeah, definitely a soulmate connection. Sorry, I'm just so frustrated because your first video got lost and yeah, I'm still thinking about it. But anyway, It's fine. Okay, so yes, we have this relationship that's coming in, and I think it's definitely going to make you happy. I think this relationship is going to bring you a lot of happiness. I will explain why in a minute, but it's basically just the cards that fell out around that, but I want to get there in a minute. So, moving on. The reason why you could be in touch with your emotions right now, Libra, is because in the past you were showing up as the King of Swords. So that is, you know, typical of your sign. It is an air card. Okay, and you could have been, and potentially if this was an already existing relationship, you could have been very, you know, I don't want to say strict or detached, but you could have been, you know, really logical about the relationship, and you might have not been so emotional about it. Okay? And that could have been due to, you know, previous relationships in the distant past where you gave a lot of your emotion and you didn't get that in return. And so it kind of closed you off from your emotions. Now, in the recent past, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So this is you just kind of working hard at your job, at your skills, working hard at, you know, building your family life, your foundation, okay? And you could have even been working hard at this relationship if it was already existing. If you were single and there was no relationship, you were just working really hard on yourself, okay? And that's what's bringing this abundant relationship in for you, okay? Now again, what's at the forefront of your mind, what you're thinking about? You still are in the Hanged Man position. I believe you're coming out of this though, okay? But again, this is the energy of what do I do, you know? Which path do I take? Now, you could have been thinking about what to do for a while. And so God, you know, put you in a position where, you know, you were stuck just a little while longer than you actually wanted to be, but it's because you couldn't make a choice. So now you've been enlightened, okay? That's what this is here for. And, you know, you've either already made your decision about how you're going to go forward, or it's about to come up really soon because you're meditating on it now. Some of you could be indulging also in drink and some, you know, drugs. Nothing bad. It looks just like, you know, the occasional social thing. All right, so right beside the Queen of Cups, we got the Empress. There could be potential pregnancy coming in. This could also be a female who is a Taurus, or a female who is creative, abundant, you know, a mother. She's coming in. She could potentially be the Two of Cups. Now, if you are a female, this could be you getting pregnant. This could be you starting a new job, okay? Being very creative, being, I was about to say being very beautiful, but I mean like indulging yourself, you know, in very beautiful things, okay? And that could be because somebody's coming into the picture, again, whether it's an ex or, you know, a new relationship, they're coming into the picture, and you could start to get this confidence, feeling really good about yourself and taking better care of yourself. So that's really nice. Now, when this relationship comes in, it's going to bring you a lot of happiness. This could feel like, you know, an emotional completion for you, especially for those of you that, you know, this was an already existing relationship and you guys broke up and you wanted this person back. They're now coming back in, or something is coming in that's going to make you very happy. So you should catch wind of this, you know, within the middle of December, even if it doesn't finalize in December, okay? Now, the way those around you are viewing you, They could see you as having a lot of burdens to carry on your own. They could see how hard you've been working. They could see that you've been trying really hard, you know, for your family, for yourself. They could also see that you've been through a lot of struggle as well, okay? And maybe they're coming in because they now finally realize this, especially if this is next, they realize this, and they're coming in to try to relieve you of your burdens. I'm hoping. I hope they don't want to add to your burdens. For some of you, you know, maybe they do want to do that. That would be probably for a smaller portion of you, but hey, one of you could have a difficult partner, you know? That's a really difficult person to deal with. Maybe that's why you're confused, you know, and you want to choose somebody else because they're too difficult, but, you know, that's not for all of you. So now, where you've been working really hard, Libra, okay, with the Eight of Pentacles there, you now have the Wheel of Fortune. So it looks like all the hard work and dedication that you've put in recently is being rewarded to you. You know, you're getting your payoff. You know, cycles are closing out. Just kind of like what I explained up here, you know, with the World card and the Judgment card there, all the hard work you've put in has now come to the end of a cycle, so you can be rewarded. All right. Now you could be fearing that after all your hard work, you're not going to get that. You're not going to reap those rewards, but it's not true. You are going to reap those rewards. It's coming in soon. Now I say this because we have the Nine of Cups as your outcome card. This is your yes card. If you have a question, the answer is yes. Okay. You're going to be emotionally fulfilled. You're going to get a wish fulfilled, whether it's a job or a relationship that's coming in for you. I feel like if some of you have been waiting on money, that's going to come in. Okay. Now we actually have two pages here. Okay. The Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. So this could be ideas for a new business, new money coming in for you, okay? It could be something small. It could be a one-time payment. Any of you expecting child support, this would be it. It's coming. For others of you, this is the beginning of a new relationship. Some of you could actually be hearing somebody, getting a letter from someone. Could be a child as well. If any of you are going through a custody thing, potentially the children could be an earth sign or a fire sign. It looks like you're going to get news about that, okay? And that should be happy news. It should be a new, fresh start in that area. That's obviously only for some of you that are dealing with that. But other than that, this is news about a job, you know, news about money. Again, news about pregnancy, and the child that will be born, okay, once you find this out, will either be a fire sign child or an earth sign child. You could have also have gotten pregnant or gotten somebody pregnant during you know, the time frame of those signs, okay? So wherever a fire sign or earth sign would fall in the months, that's where you could have gotten pregnant. Now, at the basis of your reading, we have the Five of Pentacles. So this energy is over and done with, first of all, so we're not even going to worry about it, but we might as well talk about it because it's here. So the Five of Pentacles is you feeling left out in the cold. There could have actually been a loss of money for some of you. Could have been a huge loss of money. Okay. Now, I do believe this money is coming back to you. If this money has been lost, it's going to come back to you in some way or another, whether it's through court or, like I said, a new job. This money's going to be made again. But you're now no longer going to be feeling left out in the cold. It's been a challenge. It could be maybe some residual effects from this that are lasting a bit longer. But, you know, this card is saying to have hope that, you know, the challenge is over and done with, you know. So anything that you're dealing with that from, like, say, feeling left out in the cold, you don't have to feel that way much longer, okay? So now, because your cards were already here when I started your video, let's just see what else Spirit has to say for Libra. Okay, Libra. Anything else? Spirit, what can you tell me for Libra for the mid-month of December? Libra. Okay, also, I just want to go back to the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles for a minute. So on the 21st, the signs change from Sagittarius to Capricorn, okay? So you could be receiving good news during the cusp of that zodiac change, okay? So, you know, anytime between like the 20th of December and say the 25th or 26th of December, this is when you could be reconciling with somebody or getting good news about a job or making, you know, an extra little bit of money. But the news that you will receive could happen around that time as well, during that time frame change, zodiac change. Okay. Anything for Libra? What can you tell me for Libra Spirit for mid-month, if anything? Is there anything else Libra needs to know? Okay. Is there anything else that you want to tell me for Libra? Libra Spirit. Okay. Good, good, good. Alright, so you get the Ten of Cups again. Alright, so let's start here with the first cards that came out. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. So similar to the Page of Pentacles, this could be news about money, okay? A job, a relationship that's slowly and steadily heading into commitment. It's something grounded, okay? That's really good. The communication could be coming in quick for you, very fast. That's Cupid's arrows. You could be hearing from somebody online, through text, through phone, okay? But it's moving very quick. Once you catch wind of this, it's going to start moving quick after that. You're also going to be very successful with whatever new start this is, okay? You could also be getting recognition for your hard work. So you could potentially be getting a raise at work, a promotion for a lot of you, because you're being recognized for all the hard work and dedication that you've put in. For most of you, I think that's going to be work. For some of you, it could be from an ex-partner or from a partner, okay? Even from some family, they could just be seeing how hard you've worked and they're congratulating you. Now, where you had the Five of Swords before, okay, because we had the Five of Swords up here with the Two of Wands. I don't even know if I showed you guys this before. But you have the Five of Swords again, okay? And this is showing up in your past. So you've already dealt with this situation. And now you're going to get your Ten of Cups because of this situation, okay? You're going to be victorious. You're going to get your Ten of Cups. It's coming in. Okay, there's an ending to a cycle and a new one is beginning. And you also have the Ten of Cups here too, okay? And this Ten of Cups fell with a relationship card, the Two of Cups. So, you know, again, this is just double messages for you, Libra. Okay, so that's your mid-month. I hope it resonated. This is probably one of the longest videos for the mid-month that I've done. So, Libra, I hope it resonated, and I'll see you near the end of the month. Okay, bye, Libra.